how to set up your album cover for your project. Um, so here are the design requirements for the assignment. You're going to be submitting 5 albums and they have to work together as a theme. You're going to have a front of the album cover and the back of the album cover, including the barcode. The file size of your file is going to be 12 inches by 24 inches in height, and the orientation is portrait. You can read on your own the unifying factors to make your album cover. We're going to go over the layer requirements, and you're going to have 4 different layers. We're not going to require a template this semester. At the end, you'll be submitting 5 files of InDesign files and 5 PDF files for a total of 10 files. Let's go ahead and start building our album cover. I'm going to go File, New, Print, just because that'll make it for inches. And do remember our width is 12 and our height is 24. So 12 by 24. Orientation is portrait. So portrait. And press create. So now we have a tall and skinny album cover. The first thing I'm going to do is go Window, Layers. And I'm going to start building my layers. And when we go here, we can see we have back, cover, back, barcode, and sketch. So the first one is be called cover. Then I click onto the plus button, and that's going to be back. Select it, back. The next one is going to be called barcode. You have to double click it and it'll turn white with blue highlight. Barcode. The next one is sketch. And sometimes if you double click, you'll have the layer options will show up. So I'm going to call that sketch. Press OK. Now they have to be in the right order. So if you look here, cover's on top. So if you build yours, they have to be in the right order. Sketch is on the bottom, barcode's on the back. The other thing I'm going to do is we have to make 2 12-inch album covers, a front and a back. So I'm going to go pull down from the top, and I'm going to put a line on 12 because I know that my front and back cover are both 12 inches. You can do a full bleed extending out, but do remember not to include any text inside of these areas. So this is your safe right here up to this point right here. If you go outside, it should be a full bleed, and that text will probably get cut off if it was sent to the printer. The next step is I'm going to place my sketches. And I'm going to go to File, Place, and find where my sketches are located. And I am going to choose, let's see if I can find it. So I'm going to choose Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. I know you didn't ask, but I volunteered you to be. You're going to choose yours. You're going to put it right here. Here's his back. And I did ask for you guys to create sketches in square format. And if you didn't, yeah, some of it will get cut off. You do command minus sign. I'm going to pull this over. And there's that first sketch. That's just for reference. They don't have to be lined up perfectly. And then I go ahead, file, place, and here's that image. I click and drag, and there it is. You can see the first one. So those are just there. It doesn't matter where they are, but I can turn them off when I want. So that's how I want the format for your assignment. Cover on top layer, followed by back, barcode. When you go ahead and import a barcode, it should have its own layer. So if I turn off the barcode layer, it'll actually turn off. If I turn off the back, it'll actually turn off. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your album covers.